Right, YouTube, Shadow King Yazoo, and sorry later on this update. I've been busy trying to fix my PS4 controller, which seems to be suffering from what I've heard to be input lag. But I'm not getting any good results. I may have to get myself a new controller before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. Speaking of which, uh, in the last couple of days, we've gotten some newly released images for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I want to give a special thanks to the Gamers Joint for uploading this. And you guys go check out his channel because he's really informative, and he's a really good and well-informed Kingdom Hearts 3 YouTuber. So let's get started, shall we? Our first image is of, well, we got Stitch as a link or summon. And, well, this comes from a few things. Well, one, we aren't going to get a Stitch world for Kingdom Hearts 3. A little bit unfortunate, but I've kind of come to terms with that before. I was kind of hoping for that we could still get Agrabah so we can complete the Aladdin story with the King of Thieves storyline. But as for this does really look interesting. And if we look a little bit further, we got the description saying Sora's link attack with Stitch allows him to catch enemies in his lasers and strike them all down in one go. That's an interesting ability. The whole catching enemies and stunning them for an attack, it kind of reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph, though from what I've heard, it doesn't play all that well from the original demo. Though that's just what I've heard. I can't say personally because unless I played the demo myself. But hopefully the Stitch one will work better. And this is an image of how it's going to be like. So this probably does have some tactical applications, as when you're surrounded by enemies, you could summon Stitch and have him shoot lasers, which would be able to keep them in a stuck position for a while you may be able to unleash some combos. No, or wait, unless you can't do that. I don't think you'll be able to. You just have Stitch do his techniques. And he'll finally do the attack animation, and you see where it goes from there. One thing that I've heard complaints about when using these summons is that there's no iframes, which, for those who aren't familiar with gaming, is like the invincible frame. So, like, when you're transitioning from doing a certain move or attack, you are temporarily invincible. So it doesn't feel like you're getting hurt while doing something. That during the demo, when people were doing the links, they could still get damage while they were doing their movements and attacks. So hopefully Square Enix has fixed that, because if not, that's going to be a huge detriment to the game. And right now we've got look at the Disney castle, and we got a nice shot of Chip and Dale in what believes to be the king and queen's room. Looks pretty good. And we get a better close up and look at Chip and Dale, and they look really good, nice. The Unreal 4 engine has worked quite well with Kingdom Hearts art style. And you can even see the stitches. And boy, we got a nice one. We got Sora and Donald performing a limit attack, and it involves summoning giant meteors. This could be the updated version of the Comet attack from Kingdom Hearts 2, which was more like fireworks than anything else, which is ironic since there's a technique called Doug Flare, which actually uses fireworks. But if we're going with more meteor-likes, that's a definite improvement, and just shows how much better this game is going to be compared to the previous Kingdom Hearts games. Oh, and we got another shot of the Blizzard Blade, so pretty much not too much to talk about here. But here we get something new. We got the second transformation for it, and it's called Blizzard Claws. And Blizzard Claws, much like Blizzard Blaze, is part of the speed form for Sora. Still hoping we get a Kingdom Hearts 3's version of Final Form. But I imagine these Blizzard Claws are going to work in some similar fashion to like the Quick Claws or / the Assault Claws for the Monsters Inc. Keyblade, which is related to Power Form. So I imagine the fighting style is not going to be all that different. Though this probably just also goes to my little bit of complaint that they're recycling ideas, like, with that Honey Launcher being attached to Guardian form, while still having the similar mechanics to Magic Form's Magic Launcher. They were just both bazookas, so, it's kind of Square being lazy. But let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully this has a little bit more to it. And we got a little bit of Marshmallow from Frozen. Nice. I don't know if this is the part where we fight him, or this where he's an ally against that Snow Heartless wolf, which you can see right there. And nice shot of the Mysterious Tower. And here we go with Sora, Donald, Goofy at the Mysterious Tower, and Sora's got in a briefcase, which if you saw the end of my Kingdom Hearts 0.2 playthrough, those were the briefcase where Riku and Mickey got their new Kingdom Hearts 3 clothes. So this kind of confirms that Sora's going to get his Kingdom Hearts 3 clothes from either the fairies or Yin Sid. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed because there was this theory for a while that Sora was going to get his KH3 clothes from Zeus. I think HMK was the first one to suggest this idea. And, I thought that was a much more interesting idea. Like, getting your clothes from Olympians, from the actual gods of Olympus. That would have made this seem really cool and just had that extra power to it. I mean, but it was just going to be standard clothes. I suppose we'll just have to settle. And we get another shot with Sora, Donald, Goofy, and Riku and Mickey. And they're all, three of them are in their KH3 clothes while the rest of them are just in their regular clothes. I imagine this would happen after we visit Hercules' world, and Sora gains the power of awakening, which was what he needed to become a Keyblade master. So this is a sign that Sora's finally become a Keyblade master, and he's ready to get the assignment to be fighting to get in the Keyblade War against Master Xehanort. So I imagine that it's going to start off with that intro between the chess match between young Master Xehanort and young Master Eraqus. Then reportedly there's going to be like a tutorial in Twilight Town. The news is here and there on that. But if it is true, it'll probably involve maybe young Master Xehanort and young Eraqus going to that world and doing that, or either that or Sora goes into that world first for some reason, and he learns the basics while also encountering Ansem and Xemnas. I mean, that's Ansem the Secret of Darkness, for those who get confused. Then they go to the Hercules world. Sora defeats Hades and the Titans and and Hercules and the Olympians help him get the power, help him awaken his true powers, and he gains the power of awakening. And he comes back to the mysterious tower and gets his new outfit with new powers. And that brings us right to here. And let's see if we got anything else. Oh, okay. We got a nice HD shot of Master Xehanort looking really good. He made it even look better than the last time we saw him. And, oh my god, you can actually even see the veins on his forehead. I mean, you could kind of see it if you had in the previous games, if you had like a really good TV, especially on the HD remakes. But man, this is very detailed. I mean, say what you will about Tetsuya Nomura. Sometimes when he adds things in stories and they get a little bit convoluted, but you cannot deny that this guy is a master when it comes to artwork. And he still tells an overall good story. But yeah, it just looks really good. You can tell Master Xehanort looks really intense. And we also got a render shot with Master Xehanort doing his "Come at me, bro" pose. We saw a similar in the illustrated artwork medal, and you can see it in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross on his illustrated Master Xehanort X Kai medal. For those who play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, you'll understand. Looks pretty good. And we got renders of Yen Sid and Axel / Lee, and with his Keyblade, I don't know what it's called, and Lee's doing his got it memorized pose. And another render of Jiminy Cricket. And I think that's pretty much all of them. Oh no, this was pretty good. We got some images that talked about, all of them talked about the gameplay. Not all of them, but some of them did, which adds a little bit more depth into the. A few of them gave us more context into the story, and let us know what things are going to happen, what aren't going to happen. And the other renders are just basically show how much improvement they did with the character designs. All in all, I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm really looking forward to getting my pre-order of Kingdom Hearts 3, which I've already made. So all I need to do right now is just fix my controller before I get my copy of the game, so all of you can enjoy the game. Watching me play the game. So those are all my thoughts, and I'll catch you guys later.